Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Dino Squad Gamer back with another one, and today we're going to be looking at some of these new nerfs to the snipers that are out there. So there was an announcement the other day that there was a feeling that the snipers were too powerful, and so you can check it out on the screen here. There was a bit of a rebalance. The Archon, which is your basic sniper, got a major nerf from 400% extra damage in sniper mode down to 200%. Marconi went from 250 to 100, and there was also a less of a delay between the firing rates for these snipers, sort of as a way to kind of balance the rebalance, if you will. But the real question is, it's not what's on paper that matters, it's what happens in the game that matters, right? So I thought I'd go out and check out this, try all three snipers, the Marconi, the Locust, and the Archon, and get a feel for myself in terms of actual player experience and what this change means. So just to let you know, in terms of my gear, we're going to start off with the Locust here right away. A couple little caveats here. It's not comparing apples to apples because for the Locust, I only have medium weapons. For the Marconi, I have heavy weapons. And for the Archon, I have medium weapons. Now, of course, the other thing is the levels aren't all exactly the same, but they're all in and around that level 19 to sort of 29 range, 20 to 29 range here. And let's see the Locust. Now, I'm seeing a lot of chatter on the Discord channel about how powerful Locust is now, and I am finding, just based on this game, I mean, number one, I'm kind of really pinned in here, but I'm actually finding that it is not doing a lot of damage with the medium weapons. Not sure what that means. That maybe I just don't have the right modules and abilities equipped as well to kind of give me some boosts. Definitely not in a good spot here. About to get absolutely hammered here by this Monarch. That's not good. But that's kind of my feeling right now, is that it's not. You'll see it in a second. I won't give away the all of the video. But next up, let's take a look at the Marconi. Now, the Marconi, a lot of people have sort of a love-hate relationship with the Marconi because it's been like the best, and then it was nerfed and buffed and nerfed and buffed, and it just seems to be kind of changing all the time. And again, there's sort of mixed feelings. A lot of people don't like the Marconi because they say it's too powerful, but everybody wants to run a Marconi. So it's sort of that old catch-22, isn't it? But right away, again, that's on paper, but let's take a look at it on the actual battlefield. So what I'm noticing here now, and I should mention as well, I have Dome on both of my Marconi and my Locust. I don't have it on the Archon. So let's just take a look here. Some things that I do like about Marconi. It still seems to have a pretty fast firing rate. I'm really hitting that guy all the way on the other side of the map. It does do a punch. Look at that. I mean, the damage is popping up in red. That means I'm doing real strong, catastrophic damage to my enemy. It's really, really accurate. I love the accuracy of this thing. You can hone right in on people and really hit them. And so far, you're just kind of seeing that it's outperforming the Locust, which I ran first. Now, of course, there's always that caveat as well that, again, remember, they're not the same levels of weapons in terms of one being heavy and one being medium. But let's keep going. Got here, I take a step back here and just to tell you, this Dome is really, really important to run if you're going to run a sniper. It really, really helps save your bacon. Number one, against enemy snipers, but also it kind of just takes the bite off of those people, any dinos that are charging you. It basically will absorb some of that damage and allow you to basically just get the heck out of dodge, right? Like get out of sniper mode and go run and try to hide and find a better place to set up afterwards. All right, so you can see here as well, I'm really lasting a long time. Now, mind you, every game's different, but I really am lasting a longer time here in this Marconi than I did in my Locust. Now, read into that what you will. Obviously, every game is different. So, and I guess let's see what happens here. We're getting kind of charged by an Edison. And, point blank, I'm doing okay damage, but not great. It's hard to kind of keep both weapons trained on him. There you go. I got a chance to come into sniper mode. And can I get him? Yes. Okay. Got him. Okay, so that's great. I was able to kill that guy, but, ooh, here comes his teammate. That's not good. Got to get away. Get out of here. I'm going to hit him a few times, but I really am starting to take a lot of damage here. Look at that. My health is just going right down. That's what happens right when you're in a sniper. You got to also be nimble on your feet. You can't just stand in one place and expect to last the whole game. That's for sure. But for whatever reason, oh, look at this. For whatever reason, he decided to go away. Can I get him with my sniper mode again? Oh, he's right on top of me. Ah, okay. Jeez, he got me. But you know what? That lasted pretty good. You know, I'm thinking right now, if I had to choose between Locust and Marconi, I'd be going Marconi. Now, obviously, drop me a line in the comments if you have the heavy Locust weapon, because I'd love to know whether or not that's going to make a big difference. I'm probably going to get it myself in the next little while, just to double check. And now look at this guy up here on the rock. Ah, geez, I went into sniper mode. I got the wrong angle on him here. Got to kind of get away. I have to leave my dome to sort of, oh, he's coming down. That makes it easier for me. All right, so I'm going to keep shooting this guy. Shoot him and shoot him and shoot him. Got him. All right, great. Got that guy. Who else can I get here? Let's come around. See if I can get up here. Get this guy from across the map. Waiting and waiting for my countdown for my sniper mode to kick in. There we go. And always, as always, been saying it since day one here, aim for the head. Try to, if those little circles pop up on the screen, aim for the circles. That's where you're going to be doing some really, really major damage. See here, get him coming around the corner. There he goes. You know what? I gotta hide. I gotta get out of the way. He's gonna come right up here and stomp me. Maybe he'll be distracted by my teammate. I don't know. Let's see if I'll go into sniper mode, shoot him some more, and come on, come on, come on. Jeez Louise, come on, die, damn you. Holy, look at that. This is one thing I'm not liking. I mean, again, this is the medium version of the Locust. It just doesn't pack a punch, man. Like I really got to hear from you. Please drop me out a line in the comments and tell me whether or not the heavy weapon makes a huge difference. I do know, and of course, if you're new to the game, you won't know this, but one huge difference for the medium versus the heavy weapon versions is the heavy versions of most weapons have a special sort of extra damage ability, if you want to call it that. Some of them cause you to freeze and slow down. Others have something called burn, and it basically does an extra so many hit points of health damage per second. So it's not just that the heavy weapon has a stronger base damage. It's that it's all this extra cumulative stuff that also is in there as well. So that's another thing to kind of keep in mind when you're equipping your dinos or deciding whether you're going to invest in the mediums or the heavies, right? Okay, so that is the Locust again, and again, I'm just kind of mixed feelings about it. I'm not super jazzed. Let's come back in here with my Marconi one more time, and after this, we're going to try the Archon before the video's over, just to kind of show you and compare and contrast. Now, of course, the other thing to remember when we move on to the Archon footage, which is coming up pretty soon, is that the Archon is just your straight out of the box dino, right? It's one of the basic ones that you get when you're starting out in the game, and the Marconi and the Locust are supposed to be the premier dinos. And yet another thing that's really a topic of conversation among players these days is the strength of the Archon. And there were some buffs in recent updates that really, really, really gave it almost super-powered strength in sniper mode. And I follow all the pages. I'm active on the Facebook pages, and in fact, if you want to check them out, there's the Dino Squad players page. There's Dino Squad brawlers if you want to search for them on Facebook. There's also an official Dino Squad Discord. You should join it. It's good. But anyway, the point is, on these channels, people were really, really getting kind of down on the Archon because it's so strong. They're saying, well, why did I invest in all this gold resources, everything else to get Marconi, to get Locust, to get all these other dinos, to get the big dinos, only to have people come out with their base Archon and basically just kill them in seconds, right? And so I'm going to be curious to see how the Archon does compared to the Marconi and the Locust. So anyway, why don't we just dive in? We'll just leave this game for now, and we'll dive in and we'll take a look at the Archon. All right, so let's get it started right away here. I got my Archon. I'm going to come out of here and find a good little place to snipe. Again, always using the advantage of terrain. You can get up on top of these rocks like this, give you really, really good shooting points. And always as well, you notice there very subtly that I adjusted my positioning of the Archon because you want to be hitting him with two weapons and not just one, right? So you got to be careful when you go into sniper mode that you're not accidentally just shooting one weapon. But take a look at this. Look at how, holy cow, look how strong, whoa, look how strong the Archon is. Now, was that just a fluke? Let's just try this again. So I'm hitting him from across the battlefield, doing about 720 some damage per shot. I go into sniper mode and going to aim for that head. Boom, boom, boom. Already got him broken. He's coming out the other side, and I'm going to keep hitting him. Look at his health go. Wow, crazy. Can I get him across the map? Look at that. I took his health all the way down. He's hiding behind that tower. Boom, got him. Wow. Okay, so I am immediately impressed. Let's see this again. I want to check this out. We're going to see, you can just really see, you know, when I'm hitting him, the damage is really going up in red. And look at that, I just broke him again. Look at the damage this thing's causing. 4,356 damage per shot it was doing. Wow, that is craziness. So, man, oh man, that's 3 dinos in a row. That's not really a fluke, is it? So, and again, remember, this isn't even the heavy version of the Archon weapon. This is the medium version of the Archon weapon. So I can only imagine what it would do if we had the heavies on here. So, again, you know, I mean, things change all the time. And of course, all these buffs, I mean, Pixonic's always trying to rebalance things, trying to keep the game dynamic, you know. And again, some people hate the changes or whatever, but trust me, it's just the way that the game will be operated, and there's not a lot of point in crying about it because that's just sort of it's regular, it happens now. You know, people are constantly rebalancing the game, which is again why I always suggest don't throw all your eggs in one basket. You know, try to get a diverse hanger in case there's changes in the future. But anyway, bottom line is, out of these 3 dinos, now given the changes that have happened, I'm actually shocked at how strong Archon is compared to the other 2. And then again, Marconi seems really strong as well, but that Locust, man, Locust just seems to be a pea shooter compared to the other 2. So anyway, that's it for now. I'd love to hear from you guys, your thoughts on these changes, you know, because a lot of people complain and say, you know, snipers ruin the game, blah, blah, blah. And that's fair enough. It's your opinion. But are these changes enough? Or do you think they need more nerfs? Do we need more terrain? Is there a way to sort of use the maps to sort of inadvertently nerf snipers rather than just constantly changing their abilities all the time, or their strength, their levels, or their weapon damage or whatever? Anyway, I'd love to hear from you, and always, you know, I appreciate the support. So if you want, hit the subscribe, the like, the share, and until next time, see you in the battlefield.